What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back on the boxing grind. And we talk about some Canelo Alvarez, you know. And if Canelo Alvarez truly was allegedly juicing versus Triple G, I believe he was doing it the whole time. And I'm just want to go kind of piggyback off the live stream I did earlier talking about Canelo. And, you know, people saying, oh, Canelo beat this guy, he beat this guy. At the end of the day, you know, he didn't want no smoke with the cat pillars at 154. They strategically picked the perfect fighters at 154. Canelo was never the best at junior middleweight. He was never the best junior middleweight, period. You know, and he's not the best middleweight, even if he beat Triple G. No, he wasn't the best middleweight. And this dude was out here, you know, cheating, juicing, or whatever the ledge he was doing, which is a fact. He failed 2 drug tests. And it's a fact that I don't believe the fucking hair test. You know, I don't believe that shit. And if the hair test actually meant something before y'all go there, then why is he still suspended for 6 months? Why did it take him so long to get back on VITA testing or get back drug testing? You know what I'm saying? Just small notes to counter some of y'all already negative comments and feedback. Think about that for a minute. Chew on that. But he was never the best junior middleweight. When Jamal Charlo was trying to fight him, and people said, well, Jamal Charlo, this and that. At the end of the day, if Jamal Charlo, and Demetrius Andrade was so bums, why didn't Canelo Alvarez fight him? Why did he give Amir Khan an opportunity over all 3 of these guys? You know? Why was he fighting guys like James Kirkland instead of fighting Jamal Charlo in Houston? You know? And not allowing James Kirkland to train with Ann Wolf. That was also something said that was put in the contract or whatever. I don't know how true that is. You know? And Canelo, he has a good resume. But that's not saying nothing in the sport of boxing today. You know? There's a lot of shitty resumes going around in boxing. Okay? It's a lot of them. And he just so happens to have a great resume because he has Mayweather and Cotto and Lara on his resume. You know? And Triple G on his resume. And many of those fights people thought he lost. If not all of them. You know, and people go around saying, you know, Charlos ain't fought nobody, this and that and that. At the end of the day, you know, I mean, you got to have an opportunity, you know. And I understand Boo Boo right now is off the scripts, you know. He needs brand examined. I definitely understand that. But it was at a point in time when Boo Boo held that WBO title, Canelo wanted no parts. And people forgot how Canelo snuck out the back door at 154 and created 155 and didn't want to fight nobody. Yeah, he fought Lara because Lara couldn't punch. You know, Lara was an older fighter. People forget, Lara had got whooped on by Carlos Molina before that. You know? People forget Lara had a real tough war with Angulo. Angulo dropped him twice. Canelo didn't even drop Lara twice. People forget about stuff like that. Canelo strategically picked the fights that he wanted to fight. He didn't stop an old Shane Mosley. Guys that he stopped was welterweights. And he didn't even stop Matthew Hatton. You know? Stopped the old Jose Cotto. Couldn't stop an old Shane Mosley. Couldn't stop an old Cotto. He stopped Josito Lopez, Kermit Cintron. He stopped guys like that. And then he was going to fight Paul Williams. After Paul Williams got annihilated by Lara and robbed Lara, he was willing to fight Paul Williams. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, Canelo Alvarez was never the best junior middleweight. You know, you can make the argument that we never got a chance to see what the best junior middleweight was because Golden Boy helped him strategically swerve everybody. And Canelo, they know Canelo got a problem with people that's fleet of foot. People say, well, Austin Trout. Austin Trout was a good fighter. Very, very good fighter. But Trout couldn't punch. That's why they put Canelo in there with Trout. And if you remember, Oscar De La Hoya was trying to duck Trout. He didn't believe Canelo could beat Trout. People forgot that. And they curved the judges. They had the WBC do the open scoring. To be legit, Canelo ain't never really won a major fight for real. It's always controversy. You know, it's always controversy in Texas or Vegas. You know, and they kept him away from the Lions only. People won't say, oh, Cubs only. They kept him away from Jamal and Jamil. Because he got out that division. He got up out that division. He went to 155. You know, got to the point where he didn't even want to fight Lara for the 154-pound WBA belt, and that's how Lara kept it. Because they fought at 155. You know? And I doubled down. I challenged anybody. I think all 3 of them at 154, these guys, Charlo, Jamal, and Boo Boo would have destroyed Canelo Alvarez. Canelo couldn't deal with nobody that was fleet of foot. He can't mess with none of these brothers that got a rhythm, that was slick and that could box and that could move and come forward and destroy you. Remember, this dude is like 5'6", man. All these guys are damn near 6 foot or above. They really weren't trying to fight the best at 54. You know, they really weren't trying to put Canelo in there with none of the cap pillars. And that's a fact. And people say, well, Canelo destroyed Charlo. Well, prove it. Prove it. If Canelo beats Triple G and get the WBC strap, come on, what's the chances you think Canelo going to fight his mandatory Jamal Charlo? Seriously, what y'all think that's going to be? I guarantee you he won't take that fight. And if he take that fight, I guarantee you, I bet whatever you want to bet, Jamal will destroy him. People say, what if Jamal done? I mean, Canelo did this. All Canelo did was rob every opponent he almost fought. He damn near fought. Canelo has never clearly won a big fight. James Kirkland, not a big fight. Old Shane Mosley, not a big fight. Even the Cotto fight, he was older. It was controversy and people thought that Cotto beat him. Or it was close. This dude has never convincingly won any of his big fights. He's never KO'd anybody on the elite level. He couldn't even KO old-ass Miguel Vasquez a long time ago. People say, well, Canelo was knocking out grown men and shit like that. And Canelo ain't beat nobody, like, legitimately, he ain't beat nobody convincingly. And Gulo, he had got knocked out by Kirkland. He got knocked out by Erislandy Lara. He was old and wore out. Kirkland, old and wore out. No Ann Wolf. Didn't the Sheeta knock him out before that? Wasn't Glenn Tapia hurting him around that same time as well, too? My point is this. Canelo Alvarez never proved to be the best elite junior middleweight. He will not prove to be the best middleweight. Win, lose, or draw versus Triple G won't be it. And all of this clout and all this talent and all this stuff he brought to the table is all clouded due to clenbuterol and other PED usage, alleged usage. All of it is clouded. So he did all of this and all of this with that alleged juicing or cheating, which everybody know they've been cheating for a long time, inside or outside the ring with the judges. And he's still barely getting by. Barely getting by. How's you barely getting by? And you allegedly cheating. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Want to top the night off. People might not like this video. Y'all know I don't care, man. I be on 100. Always keeping it real deal, Holyfield, real spit. No bullshit, man. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time forget. We got the new college sports page popping. If you're into college football, basketball, check the link in the description. Meet the Cali Enigma Classic Sports TV joint venture. Also need to get at me. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. Business ventures or emails or business ventures, or you need to email me about some importance of business dealing with the Boxing Clinic. Emails in there as well. Share the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you know we upload and go live and we drop that heat. You know. But I want to take a touch on this, man, back from the live stream a little bit and put this on wax. But y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Your boy TBC and more. We gone.